George Pell was one of the Pope's closest and most trusted advisors. In December 1996, he cornered two choir boys inside a small room at St. Patrick's Cathedral in Melbourne.
You're an absolute freak. You're a monster.
The boys were 12 and 13 years old at the time Pell sexually assaulted them.
You're a pedophile, you freak.
A year later, he indecently touched one of the boys after Sunday Mass.
The responsibility that he has, right, to every Catholic in Victoria is enormous. If Pell would have been a leader, like he was meant to be, not this moronic idiot that he's turned out to be, who's just been drunk on lust, drunk on power, drunk on authority. If he actually would have been a competent leader, we wouldn't have any of these problems.
One of the victims died in 2014. The other says despite the conviction, the legal process is far from over. Pell, who's 77, continues to maintain his innocence, and his supporters say not enough evidence was put forward.
They are terrible human beings. You know, the church needs to put up and shut up and come to the table.
Pell was convicted in December, but a gag order imposed in May last year prevented the media from reporting on the trial. The ban was lifted on Tuesday after prosecutors decided not to proceed with a second trial dealing with separate allegations against the cleric.
You're never too old to be arrested for raping children, no matter what country it's in.
Days after his conviction, the Vatican pulled him off a panel that make up the Pope's cabinet, but he has not been stripped of his title as cardinal.
The bishops agree that everyone should be equal under the law, and we respect the Australian legal system. The same legal system that delivered the verdict will now consider the appeal that the Cardinal's legal team has lodged. Our hope at all times is that through this process, justice will be served.
The Church has been accused of moving too slowly in dealing with the problem of sexual abuse. News of Pell's conviction happened 2 days after the end of a historic Vatican summit on sexual abuse by priests. Pope Francis said progress was made, while the Church's many critics point to the lack of concrete measures put forward at the summit. Owira, TRT World.